What is up? We out here. What kind of dragon is that? Is that Kriston? Is that one of the Kriston ones? It's a cool looking dragon. Another whole looking dragon. That dragon. That dragon. What's up, y'all? They don't have no CJ, what's popping? Receive your WCS rewards. Where is it? Look at your boy. Look at him. Look at him. Take a picture of that, right? Oh, damn. That's it? That's all I got? I didn't get the joint? I thought I got the joint. Hold up. Cause my global ranking was trash. Okay, I get it. I get it. I feel like this ain't I mean, I guess it is, but I feel like this ain't like a depiction of like. I feel like I'm better than a lot of people that's up there. They just hunkered down. They wanted it more. They wanted it more. What the hell am I supposed to do with that damn ticket? Colors I don't need. What kind of pack is this? What's up, David? This a whack ass pack for these types of cards. So you telling me I'm one of the best Yu-Gi-Oh players in the world, and this is how you repay me? This whack ass pack. And I got all the URs. That's cool. Can I can dismantle these, right? All monsters in your graveyard become warrior monsters once per turn. During the end phase, you destroy all monsters you can. Damn. You can't do. Man, I'm not gonna do nothing with this damn Lego Minecraft origami ass card. Oh, it is origami. That's funny. It says origami guy. Man. Whack. 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 That card's just there for shenanigans, huh? Such a whack thing. I wish I would have looked at the damn. Not saying I would have took. Yeah, I just wish I would have known that they was giving out like stuff, cause I would have took the second round a little bit more serious. I just honestly got mad busy around that time too. I wish I could have dedicated more time to play that second round, which was annoying because just that weekend was jam packed. I had so many. I had like shows and stuff to do that weekend. So, but yeah, if I'd known it was like. They was giving out like, I mean, these kind of whack compared to last year's, because the ones last year looked pretty cool. It had movement and stuff, but I don't know. Just another token of the time that I spent. Yeah, we start the decks The spin the wheel decks we start tomorrow, so I'm gonna just spend some time in Diamond. When is the season over? Part of the reason I dipped early. Yeah, I feel that. June 30th. So you got a little, like, was that 12 days? 12 days left in this one. A little bit longer. Go a little deeper.
When I first got the DJ,
man, where's the actual screen? I can't even see the screen. Screen, man. Just waiting for a pack. I want something for ice. Huh? What you saying? I ain't gonna lie. The music for the qualifiers, that shit was hidden for real. That music was kind of good. It was lit. The recent officer, yeah, those cards are kind of, the Mimicool stuff was whatever. I was very all the branded stuff coming back was annoying. What was I gonna say? I was about to say something about Mimicool. No. Oh, they doing like a. I saw the Master Duel is doing like a masked duelist thing or something. What's that about? The other art card, one other art card. I haven't seen the Lacrima Little Knight. Oh, he's playing Ubel. Yeah, this is gonna be tough to get around with no interruptions. He was just trying to bait my stuff out. White Forest Azamina. Fiend Smith. What's up, Jaden? Jaden Garrett. You got two first names. Nah, I know a lot of people last name Garrett. Never mind, I'll take that back. But I know some people first name Garrett too. Yeah, White Force Azamina. I mean, this is gonna be a tough toy box. Oh yeah. Tough. Oh, I got harpies. I got harpies. Probably the best heart I can have. No, I'm not running Typhon. I haven't ran Typhon in a long time. Which I should. It'd be times I'd be needing Typhon. It'd be times I'd be like, dang, I ain't got no moves. But no, I haven't ran Typhon in a long time. If he don't put that Phantom of Ubel card out, then I feel like I should be okay. That Phantom card is going to be tough to... I mean, I guess I can get around it with the Fiendsmith line. What the hell is this? Yeah, I got called by. Yeah. Oh, yeah, fuck, because Phantom when it does that, it goes to the. You're right. That is true. Hey man. Well, there we go. Damn, Vidurians don't even have a once per turn. Mature Chronicle. I've never seen this card. Duels does have once per turn. It's just for each effect. Hmm. Because if he do Vidurus, then I can't ash it. I mean, I can't ash it. I can't. Ugh. Damn, he just. That call by is rough. Yeah, I'm trying to get that Vidurus off the field. I can get rid of his back row, yeah, but if I do that, I sweep it, but that's if he uses the Phantom. If he doesn't go Phantom and he goes Vidurus, then I can't do anything about it. So I just got to get Vidurus out of there, but I don't have no monster. This Tales of the White Forest card being in here kind of messes me up. Ecclesia. The Sword Soul card? Oh, he got called by. Yeah, that call by hurt. Yeah, I mean, if he drop another monster, then Tales of the White Forest usually alright when it's in my hand, but it was not in my hand at a good time. Nightmare Apprentice might work for you. Nightmare Apprentice. What is that? Is that the link card? I can't remember. Build my toys to run tricks to make white fish and be without feelings. Yeah, I think the toy box, the toy box engine is good with especially with White Forest. It's mad annoying because it has a lot of recursion. So going against this, it sucks, man. So I understand why people play the toy box engine. It only thing that's kind of funky is it turns it into it turns White Forest like decks kind of more into like a grind game. And at least I don't use my White Forest decks to have a grind game. I usually try to get my opponents up out of there. Let's get it done. 2 turns, 3 turns, 4 turns at the max. But I do feel like the toy box engine kind of slows the deck down a little bit while giving it more recursion. Now, I guess I can use this. But what's the name? We got that effect, and he got Phantom back on the field, so. He don't have nothing attached to him. So I should be able to. You can turn your White Forest cards in the field for your White Forest engine. That's true. can't get nothing started. I can't get nothing rolling. He just happened to between that call by and that Ash, man. There's nothing I could have done. That's annoying. There's literally nothing. I mean, that call by hurt and that Ash hurt. Yeah, I think if I was still trying to climb, then I would look into making my White Forest deck maybe stronger. Some people are saying I should add a Casteria package. Some people saying toy box engine. There's some things that they can I could have done to do it, but I mean, the deck that I had, ouch. I mean, this is really what I got to Masters with. So, I know that there's some changes I could have made, but I mean, it's the deck that I knew, and I rock with it. It got me to the promised land. What is it? Did you say nightmare or night? Dark rule no more. Oh, this cards that only cards that I have. Special summon this card. By discarding one card, you can only special summon one Nightmare Apprentice once per turn this way. If this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by battle. If this card is normal special summon, you can add one illusion monsters from your deck to your hand except Nightmare Apprentice. Oh, so this is a way to get out, because I'm not a big fan of the no damage effect. I think that's just more so, that's some stun stuff to me. But I do like the back half of that effect is that I can get my Azamina card. But that's cool. Because that's probably the only... Because she's an illusion card, right? Yeah, she's illusion, so I can pull her out. So yeah, that's actually pretty smooth. How do you feel about Dark Ruler no more? It's probably one of the best board breakers in the game. It's very annoying when you get hit with it. Especially when you got a board with, my end board is usually my end board is Apo, Barone, Sylvia, and maybe the Queen. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, with the effect veil in hand. I feel like I got another monster on the field. Maybe a D. But yeah, that's usually my end board. So if people play Dark Ruler, it just smokes my board, and they're able to just walk my board down, which is mad annoying. So yeah, that definitely being on the other side of it. Yeah, I think for me, with how I guess now that I'm really starting to understand my playstyle, and it did take me a while to kind of figure out my playstyle, because people would be like, well, what's your playstyle? And then people be like, oh, you should play this deck, or you should play this deck. And then somebody like a Mementos would say, nah, he's not going to like this deck. Or so other people like Rainbow be like, oh, he's not going to like this deck. So there's a lot of people be like, no, and I'm like, And I'm like, how you know what kind of deck I'm gonna like? But then they start explaining how the deck work, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't want to play that. But I do feel like I'm not somebody. I'm like I said, I want to get these games over with quick, and I know that's more so aligned with like a Tenpai player, but I don't want to play Tenpai. I hate Tenpai just by going against it. But I also too, yeah, I just like to get my people out of there fast, and I feel like White Forest is a good way for me to. I'm heavy on combos. I'm really good on. I'm really like putting stuff together and thinking 3-4 steps ahead, which I feel like is Yu-Gi-Oh as a whole. But long answer, long. I don't see Dark Ruler no more going into my deck just because it's gonna make the game longer, and then it takes away the opportunity for me to get him up out of there, and it just gives me a space to for whatever reason my deck bricks crazy. Like that's been one of my biggest issues with my deck, running a 42 card deck, and I'm getting 3 imperms and 2 call buys in my hand or something like that, and I'm going first, or I get like 2 imperms, 2 ashes, and a hollowed Azamina, and it's like, bruh, what am I supposed to do with this? I can't do anything with this except stop your move. So I just don't want to add to the card count because my hands just be so trash sometimes, and I feel like if I run a Dark Ruler or Droplet or Ultimate Slayer, then it's just gonna make my deck even more bricky for some reason. Somebody asked about the crab. You can run Board Breaker. What do you think about Guardian Chimera? The first version of my Azamina deck had Chimera in it because the community was helping me build it, but I just didn't know the game well enough and know the combos well enough to get to Chimera. So I just took it out, and then around that time, Fiendsmith was coming out, so I just swapped out all of my fusion cards to go into the Fiendsmith line. I took out Chimera to make more room for the Fiendsmith, but I just didn't know how to properly use it, and honestly, I still don't know how to use it. Let me look it up. Just because I took it out, so there really wasn't no point of me having to use it, but 3 months with different names. Must be fusion summon only using fusion materials from your hand in the field with at least 1 monster of each. If this card is fusion summoned by a spell or effect, you can draw the cards equal to the number of cards using material hand. If you do, oh damn. Yeah, I mean, I understand why people run it. I just didn't have it in my deck. Watch on me for Fuas, man. Fuas. I don't run Fuas just because, just kind of like the same reason I don't run Dark Rule or anything like that. My hand. And it's just probably just a PTSD thing for me. It's just having so many bricked hands. Like the frequency of which my hands bricked, you would think I had a 60 card deck and not a 42 card deck. So I think I was just at a point where it's like, bro, I'm not running any more cards. I'm not doing any more cards. My hands are terrible as it is. I'm not trying to add to it. But Fuwas would, there's no I'm not against it. I think it just should be either or. Like it should be like having Fuwas and Maxine to the game is just an awful thing. Fuwas is almost like moral copies of Max C. Charming and Max C's are incentives for your opponent not to special summon. You'll gain advantage. Dark Moon will help you break combo push. Yeah, I mean for sure. As somebody who combos into the sun, Dark Ruler No More is just a terrible card. She's not stunned. She's just extension, really, man. She's a card that makes Chimera more viable. For me, it's about consistency is big. Yeah, man. You seen me play. It's not about drawing out the games. My goal is to end it. Why you think I play RDA Centurion that kills your opponent's style deck? Um, yeah, I like that. The RDA deck is cool. I think if I were to get into another Dragon deck, if it wasn't Tempai, RDA is pretty cool. Only difference is my deck is Talents is main IP instead of Caesar, and play Chimera instead of Desiree. Um, yeah, I took Desiree out actually in my the one that I climbed that I went to regionals with. Um, yeah, so I took Chimera out. I went to Chorizo, and I think that was the only swap that I made. Instead of going Chimera, I went to because I wanted something to help me. Then I added a few board breakers with Droplet, so I went up to from 44 from 42 cards to 44. But I added Lightning Storm and Droplet because I just kept getting smoked by the cards. So I was just like, okay, let me add some type of board breakers, but I didn't feel like making dust for Dark Ruler or Ultimate Slayer. So I was just, all right, I'm going to just take the board breakers that I already had, and I already had these two cards. But I added Chorizo because I just had a tough time. If I was doing the Azamina line, I couldn't work my way over to White Forest, but Chorizo was a good way to bridge the gap, to work my way over. Only difference is I explained the Chimera bit. So how that works is you use Simple Spores to fuse it and can destroy the 2-in-1 card. Performance in hand to take out Cross, Ghost, and yeah, Ghost. I think Ghost for me has been a hit or miss, super hit and miss. Put falls in, take out Cross out Ghost, and yeah. How many fools can you even want? I've never. Do I even have? If I have some fools, then I would. Then I don't mind making a version of this deck. If I don't have any, I'm not gonna craft it just because my the content that I'm switching over to is I need to craft new cards for that, so I don't want to burn. Dust. Can't you get Fuas from somewhere though? Doesn't Fuas have like a structure deck or something? I can't say that I can't say that I like Ghost or Ogre. I have a very what's the word? Love-hate relationship with Ghost Ogre. Cause sometimes she hits and sometimes she don't. Yeah, so how much dust I got? So yeah, so what I'm starting tomorrow, I have retired. I have retired as a competitive duelist. I was able to get to master. I was able to make it to stage 20 in the first round, and then I got up to the regionals. Did whatever in the regionals, got to like 10,000 duelist points. So I say all that to say I'm no longer competing and like working on climbing up the ladder. So I'm not really competitive in this no more. But what I'm switching my content to now is every week, maybe even more than twice, maybe two. It depends. At least once a week, I'm gonna be spinning a wheel, and then whatever that wheel lands on is the deck that I'm gonna craft, and I'm gonna craft that deck. Well, I'm gonna spin the wheel 3 times, and it's gonna give me 3 archetypes, and then I'll let you guys choose what archetype I should use, and then I'll build that deck, and then I'll climb up diamond because I'm diamond right now. I'll climb up diamond with that deck, and yeah, that's gonna be the content. And I think just for me, just takes the stress out of the game. I'll let this This game stressed me out for 6 months straight, and I'm not gonna let it do it to me no more. I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, and now it's time to have fun with this game. But I'll still have every now and again just to stay in diamond. I'll take a couple days out of the month just to push up the ladder, just so I can stay in diamond. Because I feel like um, using, not that it takes the fun out of it, but I feel like using these silly decks against like silver and bronze players is kind of, I don't know, it kind of defeats the purpose. I feel like I want to go against higher level competition with the silly decks because it actually forced me to play. Because I feel like once you get to like platinum 3 and above, people stop really using rogue decks. I feel like anything from platinum 4 down, it's just rogue city. Like it's just everybody using rogue decks. But I feel like at platinum, I don't know, something about platinum 3 and platinum 2, everybody just start to be like, all right, it's meta time. Get that rogue shit out of here. So, which I really respect people, because I was going against people in the regionals that had rogue decks, and I'm like, damn, like how did you make it here with this? And that, I think that's cool too. That people was able to get, like, I'm over here sweating bullets with the tier 2, formerly meta deck, which is White Forest, and you here with freaking, I don't know, what is it, Veronicas or fucking Argo Stars or something like that. It's like, bro, how are you even here right now? You must have been getting the best coin tosses in your life. Having cross out in 3 card target that validates cross out. Unless you're running copies of the cards you're going to cross out. I get that. That makes sense. Yeah, because if somebody has Droll, then I smoke my Droll out. You know what's funny? That actually happened to me. In one of my games, one of my regional games, Duelist Cup games. I went to go cross out Droll, and it was in my hand. I was so hurt. Because it was just instinctively, I just hit cross out without even taking a look at my hand, and I went to cross it out, and that shit was in my hand. I was so hurt. I had to cross out. I think I crossed out Fiendsmith Tact or something like that. I had to pick another card. That kind of hurt doing that. So yeah. Which is funny too. That was really the first time that I ran into that after playing all of these duels. So, yeah, that was interesting. But that's a great point that you make. Damn, Jaden, where you been at, man? Where was you at when I first started the game? You coming in with all this knowledge and helpfulness on day 168, man. Where was you at a day when I was fighting for my life in Diamond 3 and Diamond 2 and Diamond 1? But I appreciate you coming in at any point. But where your ass was at when I was getting socked out? Heck, my punk list, when it worked, you saw how devaluing it can, devastating it can be. Yeah, and I think that's a lot of decks, especially rogue decks or tier 2, tier 3 decks. What keeps them, from what I've understood, is like what keeps even a White Forest deck from being tier 1 is, 1, Beatrice is gone, but also 2, it's like if all I got in my hand is a Sylvie, I drop Sylvie, you stop her effect, like you ash her effect or imperm her effect, then I'm kind of dead in the water unless I got another White Forest card to kind of bring me back to life. But you see stuff like a Blue Eyes that, initially, if you ashed or imperm the link card, the spirit card, then it was dead in the water. But then now you add the Primite to it, and the Primite gives it a new life. It gets it rolling with Drill Beam and Load and stuff like that. And then Snake Eyes is Snake Eyes. I mean, that shit just has a crazy level of recursion. But I say all that to say is like the rogue decks. If they can get rolling, you're in trouble. Like if there's no interruptions, if even a Argo Stars, which is annoying as hell, get rolling, ABC XYZ gets rolling, if Vanquish Soul gets rolling, like even like if any of these doors, a Tachyon gets rolling, RDA, any of these decks, like if they get they shit going, here evil heroes, you are in trouble. Like if you get an evil hero a deck going, you are in some shit. If you want a RDA, ask you. Okay, I know you the RDA guy. Marvel Rivals. You want to play? Yeah, I'm gonna still play Rivals. I mean, with my boys, cause my boys don't play Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm not even gonna try to get them to play this game. It's too much. I'm not gonna have them go through the stress. But my boys, they play Rivals, and then my son play Rivals. So just to have a game that I can. Initially, I played Rivals to take a break from this stress-inducing shit right here. But now, I'm going to just play Rivals so I have something to play with my son. You run into many Kristan players. Ghost might be good to keep for that continuous trap. I don't know. Could be wrong. I did use Ogre for a Kristan player. But yeah, people been running Kristans like crazy. Which... It's not that I've beaten Kristan a couple times. I'm just the annoying part of Kristan to me is the recursion, and then when that UR card, that tuner card, I think it's like a 2-star tuner. I forgot the name of it. That card is able to dodge stuff with the quick effect. So I think that card makes that deck more powerful than you initially think it is. But if you can call by some of the Kristan stuff, then it kind of messes that deck up. But yeah, I feel like Kristan's is annoying. It's annoying, but I can I'm not like, oh, they're playing Kristan's, I'm in trouble. But Kristan again is one of those decks that kind of like what we were talking about. If it get rolling, you in trouble. I respect for stopping and being hyper competitive. Yeah, man, my soul couldn't take it. I think if I wanted to keep doing it, if this was like the only thing that I did, then I probably would keep it going. But I'd rather just this game shouldn't be stressing me out the way that it was stressing me out. So I just want to enjoy the game and have a good time. And I just felt like this is the best way to have a good time. And it'd be sometimes too, which like I don't want to be playing and then be like this, like looking like oh, what I do? I don't know. I ain't never seen this before. What I do, y'all? Like, it was just mad stressful. But also too, even when I started to learn the game, it was really stressful. But I really I got on here for the most part to stream to interact with people and just talk shit and have a good time. And I feel like I was going away from that. I think that was the biggest thing is I was getting away from it would be spans of time where I'm not talking for 15, 20 minutes just because I'm so locked in on the game trying to win, and then the chat just be going. And I got to go back and be like, wait, y'all talked about this. Hold on. That point that y'all made 20 minutes ago, that's yeah, that's a cool point. But now it's if I play with these the spin the wheel decks, I can have a good time, and then I can interact with the chat more, and we can have a good time because I'm not stressed out. Because that's really what I wanted. That's I was just getting away from the point of me streaming because I just got so locked in on winning and getting somewhere. Playing rogue can be hell. Yeah, I think dude, you guys so keep it. It's not playing rogue can be hell. Yeah, and that's the thing too. That's why I want, because you guys still have a far more knowledge in this game than me. So that's why I want to do 3 decks, because I don't want to be 3 different archetypes for you guys to choose from, because I don't want to be locked into a hell deck that's yeah, it's rogue, but there's no fun in playing this. I don't want to have a deck that's so terrible that I can't even really have interactions or just have a good time. And some even decks, because we kind of did some test runs of the spin the wheel, and y'all was don't play this deck. You're not going to have fun. So that's why I'm going to spin the wheel 3 times, and then from those 3, I'll have you guys choose. Brother, I just found your channel. I watch more PP, bro. Hey, man. Shout Shout out to YouTube for finally putting me out there in the algorithm with people coming. But it's just funny. That's like you just had a lot of knowledge that you was just like, hey, you should do this, you should do this, you should do this, and it's just like, damn, like where was you at when I was fighting? I needed where was you at when I was getting when I was cross out in my draw that was in my hand, man. But it's good, man. I think people said that there was a toxic side of this community, and I'm be honest with you, in 168 days, not to say that they're not, but I haven't really ran into them. And especially we're at a point now when people do come in my stream being toxic or just being just a a-hole. Like, I don't even have to say nothing. My chat get on their ass. Like, they just start getting on their ass. And I'm always, like, I'm still like a show and prove. Like, okay, if you talking, bro, let's get in this duel room. What you got, bro? You talking crazy? Then yeah, you should be able to beat me 10 out of 10 games. I also play Heroes as playing. Heroes is one of those decks that can get rolling. That I forgot his name, but that dude he be like, I don't know, it's like he fisting in the air. I don't know what he doing, but whatever that fusion card, when he get out there, man, he's trouble. You got to get him up out of there. Put Nibiru, Nib, and Feather Duster in your side deck. I wish there was a side deck. I do need to play TCG though. I do need to get on the paper game. My only thing with TCG is I'm gonna have to remember so much because I don't have like the graveyard lighting up. I don't have no, there's no side deck in Master Duel. What's up, Scoop? You only play one game, so there's no need for no side deck. You don't do a best of 3 in Master Duel. Hell, my Shark deck is there to play. It's just not meta. Yeah, that Shark deck is cool, man. Card's not going. Yeah. That's the thing too. Is just like I don't have my side deck, and I already know it's just gonna be one of those things that I'm a go play something and I'm gonna do something, and they're gonna be like, bro, you can't do that. And I'm like, you know what, you right. I forgot. And it's just like now I'm really gonna have to be super perceptive because I'm not gonna have nothing coming up. It's like, hey, do you want to use Requiem's quick effect? Do you want to use Lacrima's quick effect in the graveyard? Do you want to use Baron's effect? Like all the quick effect stuff, I gotta be super conscious of. Do I want to use the Bestials to take something out of somebody's grave? It's like my perception level is gonna have to be through the roof now, and I don't have the training wheels, if you will, of a Master Duel. But at the same time, what I will say is Master Duel is harder than TCG just because we got to deal with cards that are banned in the TCG. We still have to deal with Maxi. We still have to deal with Baron. We still have to deal with Lacrima. We still have to deal with it was another card that was bland. I feel like it's harder to do that. I think once I get over the Borough Load, I didn't even know Savage. Like, yeah, so it's like I disagree. I highly disagree. Master Duel and TCG are equal in skill. What's up, who asked? I'm not dueling today, but we got a community day. If you want to join the Discord, let me drop my Discord too. If you want to join the Discord, at least once a week, sometimes twice a week, we do community days where everybody can just hop on, and we just get a duel room going, and everybody duel each other, and you can duel me as many times as you like. But I'll drop that in there for anybody that wants to be a part of that, become a main character. But because I'll forget the trigger effects. Yeah, that I think. Are you playing any matches in ranked? Yeah. So I'm using the new decks that I'm about to make tomorrow. I'm gonna be using at the Climb Diamond, and then what I'll do to scratch my competitive edge, I'll probably take a week out, maybe a couple days out of each season just to stay in diamond to climb the ladder. Um, so I probably won't be in. So they're gonna knock me down to platinum. I'll go back up to diamond and kind of think of it. I mean, and then kind of just stay there. Um, but yeah, just once I feel like once you get to the point that you was making, William, to get to once you get like once my mind gets around the effects that need to trigger, I just feel like we just don't have to deal with that. Like I have lost and won, but I feel like I've lost more than I've won games off of Max C. Like Max C has saved so many people's asses that like just that card alone being gone. Like I know that Fuwas is still in TCG, but Fuwas isn't just every special summon. Fuwas still has some type of specification, especially for somebody that played White Forest. I do live and die by my synchros and my extra deck, but I can get away with dealing with getting the cards off in my hand. Like I can get my Azamina summon off and my Ilzet summon off without any interruption from Fuwas. When I get into my synchros, then I'm gonna have a problem on my hands. But I at least right then and there got 2 cards off my hands, 2 summons off my hands without having to draw. But Max C is like, we gonna get you off of your hand summons, your deck summons. You try to go get Black Witch, we gonna get you for that. You go try to do the Ilzet, we're gonna get you for that. You're gonna try to go get Sylvie or Rasilia, we're gonna get you for that. It's like they tax all 3 and don't let them get Fuwas and a Maxi. It's like, bruh, now I gotta make you deck out or in my turn. And if I ain't got no interruptions, then it's like I feel like that's hard to play, and people and Barone being gone, I feel like that hurts a lot too, because it's like I mean, there's not that there's a real, unless you're playing Sword Soul, there's not a real archetype built around her, but when she come on the field, she shuts shit down too. So having a card that can destroy something and negate, you don't have to worry about Barone no more. So I don't have to worry about Barone and Maxi. And I'm sure there's other cards that are banned, but I'm just thinking cards that I know that have handed me out L's, and has helped me win. Like I dropped Maxi on somebody yesterday or the day before. It resolved and they surrendered. Oh, ain't no Apple in TCG? Come on. Yeah, y'all ain't got no app. So like those 3 cards alone are devastating. No Maxi, no Lacrima, no Fiendsmith Lacrima. Well, not 4 cards. No Fiendsmith Lacrima, no Baron, no Maxi, and Apple is gone. You damn near can get at that point. It's combo now because I feel like that leads the way to now. I have to be a better duelist than you. Granted, there's still some cards like you can still rock with Fuwas. If you get Fuwa, then okay. But if neither one of y'all got any Fuwa cards, now it comes down to who's going to be the better duelist, or who's going to make the least amount of mistakes. I feel like with Master Duel, the best duelist doesn't always win. I would feel like it really comes down to the coin toss, and if you got some type of interruption for Maxi, because that makes or breaks the game. Notice I don't use Maxine in my Tachyon list. I didn't even notice that. I looked at it, but I didn't even notice it. outside of cross-set target is insane. As insane as Max C is not. I don't agree. I think that a lot of, if you think of take my deck out of it. White Force is a very combo heavy deck, so Maxi and Droll are both the opposite ends of the spectrum, but they're both devastating cards to me. So to counter Maxi, so it's like I can't, like, Maxi terrorizes my deck. For me to get my full board, which is Baron, Apo, Sylvie, and Queen. Just say that. Let's just say that's my deck. The amount, that's what Apo, to even get the cards on the field to make Apo sequence. So I got to do Requiem. That's one draw. Then I got to do the Fiendsmith. That I do Engraver. If Engraver comes back, that's another draw. Sequence is a draw. To make Lacrima, that's another draw. That's 5. Cool. No. That's even more because Requiem has to go get Lacrima. Lacrima comes. That's 6. And then just to even make Apo, that's at least, just off the top of my head, what, 5 or 6 draws? That's just to get the Apo. We still got to make Baron. We still got to go through the Fiendsmith line. We still got to go through the White Forest line to get to get to Sylvie. Cause I usually make my Baron off of either if I got Rukia in my hand or I'll go get my Sylvia from the grade. So that's another special summon because I usually use Mu and one of my White Forest cards to make Baron. So that's another summon. And then I still got to get Sylvia on the field. So, and I still got to get Queen on the field. So that's easily 15 cards right there. White Forest is entirely different than TCG. So to counter Maxi, just play decks that no one's having only. I mean, but that's really like you think of all the tier. Just take Blue Eyes. If you take Blue Eyes and Snake Eyes, 2 tier 1 decks. Both of those decks kind of die to Max C. It's like I gotta kill you now, like that. And if you coming out the first turn doing that, I can't even kill you. So I would say with those cards being banned, original Sinful Sport. So it's like, are there ways to play around a card without interacting with them? Not the only way to do it. Hey man, I don't see a world where you can plan around something. Yes, you can, but you're not at your full strength. I get what you're saying about playing around something. Yeah, I can play around it, but you're still not able to get a decent board off. It's like, okay, if I do my whole White Forest, Azamina combo, you going to draw 15 cards. So like, okay, cool. Let's not do that. Let's just go into one of these lines and hope it's strong enough and you maybe pull 3 or 4 cards. But those 3 or 4 cards can still terrorize me. One draw. I've lost to 1 draw. Hey man, I'm going to take it easy. I'm not going to take the Max C challenge. I'm going to just get this one combo off and you draw 1 card and that 1 card devastate. I almost lost my mind. I was 1 win away from going to Master, and I had this dude dead to rights, and he drew 1 punk. He had a 60 card pile punk, and he drew the 1. Everybody in the chat was like, bro, you got the game. Only way that he can win in this spot is if he draws this 1 card, this 1 punk card. And what do you know? I forgot what it was. Whatever that demon looking card, punk card is. He drew the card, and I lost. So it's like, all you need is 1. Max C, even if you play around it, is gonna give you on the low end at least two to three. And that's all you need. Yeah, it was ogre. It was ogre. Yep, it was ogre. Because it's the one that got the face and the horns and stuff like that. It's like purplish red. It was ogre. And he had all that. That's all it took. It's in one. If you want to go watch it, I'm not gonna pull it up because I lost. But it was one of those games where that's all it took. So I think Max C being gone does change the game, which I'm not mad at. As somebody who life has been saved by Max C, because don't get me wrong, I'm not speaking of a place of like I've gotten smoked by Max C so many times that I just have a negative connotation with Max C. Max C has saved me. Max C has gotten me out of some sticky situations, but seeing both sides of the coin, I would much rather play in a format where White Forest doesn't exist. Well, that was my only opportunity to get into my stellar stuff. So now we just gotta go Fiendsmith and hope for the best. Hope for the best. Hope he don't got an Ash. Lab is also awful to play against, man. Lab is just. I hope he just like the. I hope he just like the card sleeve and not actually playing Lab, because I just don't. I don't like any type of long ass 10, 12 turn game. Like, I hate playing against stun. I can never make a stun deck. Hmm. We gonna leave Apple all here by herself? Why not? Which kind of means I'm gonna have to shotgun this Max C. I don't want to, but just before they play any type of Ultimate Slayer or anything, unless they go called by. But Ash. Oh, oh yeah, we could. Plus, who cares about my point of? I mean, if they can't out your board, hmm. Funny, 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 funny. I forgot that Ogre kills this card. But he can't even. You know, that Nib is gonna be waiting for him. I'm not tripping. Um. Yeah, Nib should be able to get me out of here because, um, yeah, like, oh, he's on the Maxi. I forgot. Interesting. Damn, that Ghost Ogre kind of smoked my apple. Two Requiems, no, I don't. I ain't no space for it. I've never really heard anybody. Not saying that you're wrong. I've never heard of people really running two Requiems. Hmm, that makes sense. That makes sense why you would run 2. I knew he had that. I knew he had that Majesty card down, so I was just trying to bait that Majesty card, so he couldn't use it on his turn. Ranking is like this. Ranking is one common thing. White force doesn't have no space. Yeah, try it. Yeah, I think But if he pops Lacrima, can't you use effect Lacrima effect in the grave? Yeah, well, on the next turn to bring out him. Yeah, I was just trying to, because he probably. I mean, I guess he probably would have used Majesty on my turn, and I guess I still would have been able to get him, but. All we need is one more, big dog. There she goes. Yeah, that token's gonna be tough to get off the field. I probably should have waited before he went into to battle phase, but I don't care. That's even why I made Alpo. Is just like, bro, I don't care. Like, damn, he's able to get the Tyrant back on the field. Yeah, that's my fault. That's just poor play by me. Poor play by myself. But now we can get, with no interruptions, we can get into. We got Lurian Grave. Yeah, we got a little action. We got a little movement. Yes. Yes. Lacrima wouldn't be bad here. And then I guess I can send Sequence for a sacrifice. Lacrima, bring my Fiendsmith card back. He'll drop him down. And we get rid of that token. Yeah. Not ideal. Just got it from the beginning to go. You can go super heavy samurai? Cause he's not affected. Yeah, I gotta get that token out of here. Yeah, let's go that route. Sequence into engraver action. And then just give up sequence for the white forest. Super heavy samurai. That's a cool name. Unless it's an effect veil. And if he got an effect veil, then I'm cooked. Well, I guess I'm not, because then I can just give up my sequence for my white spores. White spores? Sinful spores. Oh, he got an effect veil. That's to remember. He picked it up from the thing. They're totally right. I remember that. I remember that. I forgot that he had that effect veil. But now we get to rock and roll. We get to rock and roll. No, I don't care. Let's see if I get a good draw. I did not. That is not the draw we needed, guys. It was not the draw we needed. Yeah, that draw wasn't great. I watched the anime of videos and it was nice. Oh, I forgot about Neos. And it's destroyed. Forgot about that. Oh, don't she have the thing that you special? Oh yeah, it's gonna basically swap her out. I forgot that. So you can still go into her attack. Yeah. Yeah, it was just a rough turn. I should have just used the deceptions. I should have just took the nib and then went into sequence and all that after. At least I don't die here. Yeah. One card combo. Not a card that's what I'm saying. When I be saying I be bricking, like this is what I'm talking about. I haven't been able to get into none of my white forest cards. Look at all these cards. The two that I come up with, I opened up with those. And I opened up with three I opened up with an Alistair, Rukia, and White the Witch. So it's like, bro, what can I do with that in the opening hand? Like, I think that's just so annoying. And then after that, I don't get into no white forest stuff. Oh wait, I can let this off regardless. What other interruption would he have? Damn, I ain't got no time left. What, he got a bestial or something? Or another effect bill. Why are you taking my time? Whoa, 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 whoa! What? Dog. Come on. Come on. See, that's why I'm so done with this game, bro. I had 24 seconds on the clock. It was his turn. They changed mine to 14 seconds. And then when it finally updated, it updated to 12 seconds. Bro, what are we doing? This game is trash, dog. I mean, I know I didn't have a lot of time, but I at least could have got... What's up, man? Dog, that was insane. How do I go from 26? Let me play the stream back. Where was I at? Look at Barone. And then you can use her effect. It don't matter. Yeah. I was at 26 seconds. And then it just updates. I'm at 12. Bro, that's crazy. I mean, this duel was a lost cause to begin with. We shouldn't even be on turn 8. That's kind of how whack Blue Eyes is, honestly. But Ghost over. And the thing, I know somebody asked, why did I do Apple there? It's just because, honestly, I ain't know how to use her, and I didn't bring her out on the field for a long time. So now I don't care. I don't care. I'm just using her. This hand is awful. Not awful, but it's not great. I'm just using her because I can. Because I didn't know how to properly get her out before. So I'm just trying to make up for lost time. Making up for lost time, man. Oh, dimension barriers on the field. That was stupid. Oh wait, but she goes to the graveyard. I still use it. It still went in effect. Yeah, it still went in effect. She just went to the grave because it's a discard. Yeah, it's a discard. Yeah, it's a discard. It's fine. Yeah, stupid Exodia. Then you got Duster. Duster about to take him off the map. Duster about to get real honk shoe honk. Mimi matchup. What the hell? What the hell? What is honk shoe honk? Is that a reference that I'm just not catching? He already had an honk. Oh, he can get an obliterate card. It's a Omni negate for one negate for a spell and one negate for a yeah, there you go. Wow. 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 Cook oh glorious. Hilarious. But what's funny about that, couldn't his incarnate negate my Requiem? Right? Knew that was coming. Robbie the bully. What's up, Robbie? Cause Incarnate gotta only spells. He doesn't have I don't know why I thought he had a monster negate this whole time. I think I'm thinking of Magia. Yeah, I think I must be thinking of Magia. Oh, okay, cool. Exodia. Let's see. I'm gonna since we here. Damn, it's 1 in the morning. Golly. Damn, my bad, bro. You lose, you drop. I'm out here just having fun with the game, and you probably really trying to climb. And I gotta get you up out of here, dog. I apologize. It's crazy when it be like you about to rank up and they about to D-rank, and it's like, damn, we really on, or vice versa, and it's like, damn, we really on two ends of the coin, two separate ends of the coin, man. Yeah, 14 to 0 just runs your bro was cooked. Yeah. I don't know why I always thought Exodia had a negate. A monster negate, but I just must be thinking of Magia. Yeah, it's a pretty decent hand because I can actually use Dro to go off of my Fiendsmith, my White Forest line. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Let's hold that thought. Let's hold that thought, guys. I just thought of something else. But no. Yeah, no, that still works. That still works. Oh, wow. All right, never mind. I was actually going to use... I was going to take Requiem out the grave, put him on Engraver. Damn, bro, you quit. You ain't even, this. You about to D-rank. You ain't even fight. You ain't even fight for your honor, man. I was gonna put Requiem on Engraver. Put Droll out there. Activate Tails. Use Tails to bring Ilzet. Use Ilzet to send Requiem to get. I guess I still kind of would have been stuck a little bit doing that. Because I already used my normal summon. So I guess I get Rukia. And I guess I can go in like Barone or something. Yeah. Fun fact about TCG, Finner and Unicorn are at 3. That's awful. The fusion version does have a negate. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was at Rukia. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because Rukia can activate on... Oh, yeah, because Ilzet will still be on the field. Yeah. I'm thinking, I don't know why my head is thinking that she wouldn't be on the field. She would be on the field. And then drop her, go into the Synchros. Had a little, drop that. Get Tails back. Yeah, there's some stuff I could have did. I just run Primite Blue Eyes. Yeah, I didn't have fun, man. I was excited to build Primite. But I didn't have as much fun playing Primite Fiendsmith as I did Primite Fiendsmith. Primite Blue Eyes as I did White Forest Azamina. I think the most fun that I really had fun with my Centurion deck. I like Centurion, my Centurion deck a lot. Got all these White Forest cards. No. What's the word I'm looking for? Of course, we're going against Zodiac again. Yeah, I just didn't have fun playing. I just don't like how, like... And again, it might... It might be a user error. But... Nova, what's up, man? Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, maybe it's user error, but I felt like there's no unless you can get silver, whatever that card is, and then that ultimate spirit dragon on the field with no interruptions on your opponent's turn. There's no real quick way that Blue Eyes gets somebody out of there in, let's say, 3 turns. Like your third turn with Blue Eyes, you're not really able to get it. It's a longer game, and I didn't like that about Blue Eyes. My funnest deck would probably be like Prank Kids, since I like the card art and effect on the boss monster, and it's fairly consistent. It's not a good. It's all right. I've never even heard of Prank Kids. I'm gonna look that up after this duel. Does anyone understand why Snakes Cut has a meaning for it? I have no idea. I'm not, I don't like the snake eyes. I'm not a snake eye connoisseur. I'm a snake eye hater. So, I don't know why. I don't know what about the Millennium deck does that. Blue Eyes is falling off, super sad to see. Yeah. I mean, I ran up against it a lot in the climb. And I ran up against, I mean, literally the person I went against to get into Master was Blue Eyes. I beat a Blue Eyes deck to get up to Master. So I saw it a lot on the climb. I saw it a lot in the Duelist Cup. But I can say that I probably didn't see it as much as I thought I would. I saw Mimighoul more than I thought I would. I know it's a new pack, and a lot of people like to play Mimighoul, unlike the new packs. But I was surprised the amount of branded and Mimighoul that I saw. In the Duelist Cup. Brandon has become tier 2 again. Cosmo Sky Striker. You keep coming with Verts. You keep coming with this name. These decks I've never heard of. What was the first one you said? Prank Kids or something? And Cosmo. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check those out. Those both sound cool. I just dropped my. Actually, I'm gonna just pin my Discord. I don't know why I keep dropping it. I can just pin it. Please join my Discord if you're not in there. The main character Discord. It's a lot of great information in there for all duelists, new and seasoned, and we just have a good time in there, talking stuff, sharing decks, sharing memes, and it just keeps you up to date on everything that I'm doing too. So be sure to join that Discord. Oh, crap. I've been trying this deck I made, Cosmos Strike. It's slightly tier 1. I would say branded. I say branded is tough, but if you can get Albaz out of there, then you're okay. Long as Ice Jade don't get on the field, then you're alright. Man, don't go over there to the Snake Eye side, man. Don't go over there on the Snake Eye side, man. I mean, that call by got him helping, man. That's also something that I've begun to really realize about all of these decks, maybe excluding Snake Eyes. But I would say 98 to 99% of these decks, archetypes, still need an extra card. Like they still need an extra back row card, whether it's called by imperm. I know he's not back row, but effect veil, the sinful spoils card that make you swipe down, majesty, Azamina Afreeze. Like I feel like they all need that one extra card to really solidify like the board, because I didn't had somebody get around Sylvie, Barone, brought my Apple all the way down, and they still was able to fight through all of that. And then I just happened to have an imperm, and that imperm is what saved me, or that sinful spoils card, where you the sinful spoils card where you can flip down a special summon monster. So it's like all of these archetypes are tough, but you sometimes just need that one extra card, and for him it was like that call by or whatever. So there's nothing much I can really do in this situation, especially drawing another Sylvie. Like that was like the worst possible card I could have drew in that situation. Oh wait, you can destroy that card. That's fine. That was smart though, because she get to keep Max C's. What you get? What you? What was the Max C for? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I could have done. Have you tried dropping it, man? Yeah. I don't actually. I'm glad that you mentioned that, because I don't even have droplet. I don't even have droplet in this deck, but the White Forest deck that I played for Duelist Cup has droplet, so I just got to switch it. Oh yeah, I mean, if I had something, I would have tried to, but I didn't have nothing. I got 3 monster cards in my hand. Oh my goodness, I play bad to rogue decks like heroes. Yeah, I feel that. Rogue decks always catch me off guard because I just don't know what to interrupt. That's my thing. Like I'd be like, okay, I'm spinning, because being new to the game, rogue decks are like super annoying because I don't know these cards, so I don't even know the choke points. Even if you play something rogue, it's super rogue to me because I don't know the choke points. So I'm just ashing and imperm and whatever, unless you guys in the chat help me. So I think that it's annoying for me to play rogue, because some of those games I just end up even timing out because I'm spending so much time trying to read the card and be like, okay, should I ash this? Should I not ash this? But yeah. There's yet to come for White Forest, missing a bunch of cards. Hello. Oh yeah. Whew. I said that I was gonna look at those decks that Vince was talking about. Prank Kid? 911 is a joke. Prayer. Ooh, I was not trying to do that. These some cool looking cards. What are Prank Kids based off of, like Looney Tunes or something? Oh, just cartoons. And what was it, Vince? You said prank kids something else? I'm just looking at the cards. I ain't even read their effects. Let me see what they actually do. Main boss is battle button. During your main phase, fusion summon one prank kid's fusion monster from your extra deck using the monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. For the rest of the turn after this card resolve, you cannot normal special summon. Damn, so it prank kids locks you. Battle Butler, okay. So you need all three of those cards. Must be fusion summer. You contribute this card, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. If this card is in your possession and sent to the graveyard by your opponent's card, you can target one non-fusion monster in your graveyard. Special summon. Bro, I just ate and I'm hungry. That's annoying. That's the only thing about like working out and going to the gym, your metabolism. I just spending so much money on food. Oh, it's a quick effect, so you can do it on their turn. But then card by probably smokes this card though. This is funny. I gotta write this down. That's why I don't eat before I go to the gym. Oh, no, I ate after. I literally ate after. I had protein burger, fries, and a drink, and I am hungry. And I've only been on stream for 2 hours, almost 2 hours. I'm already hungry. I'm not gonna eat again because I'm not gonna eat and go to sleep. So I just gotta take that L, have some sleep for dinner, because I don't want to eat again. That just defeat the whole purpose of working out at that point. So I just had to give me a good breakfast. Yeah, I'm gonna write this down. I appreciate that, Vince. I know you were just talking about a deck that you had fun with, but these I do want to start making. On the contrary, because I do feel like the spin the wheel stuff is cool, but I also would like to make a deck that just offer the card art. Like, I don't even care if it's a strong deck or not. I just like, if I like the card art, I want to make decks like that, and I like this card art. So I am going to, down the line at some point, make a Prank Kids deck. Where's my cellular device? Oh, there it is. Prank Kids, Prank Kids. And that's just a funky name. That's funny. What was the other one? Cosmo? I never seen that. Woo! Woo! Jimmy Dean, the main character himself, man. What's up, man? What's up, big dog? I really liked it. That's funny you say that. I really like the Vanquish Souls because it reminds me of the Fiendsmith, like a cool Fiendsmith stuff. But I do like those cards. Yeah, just like the card art, but you can't just run it because they run Ash or card by one and you got to Prank Kids. Yeah, see that's what I was saying. I can get that out of there. So what did you run? What did you run Prank Kids with? Did you say what it was? Funnest deck would probably be Prank Kids. Oh no, you just said Prank Kids. So what do you run with that? Ice, what's your favorite archetype purely in terms of aesthetic? Fiendsmith. Fiendsmith cards look dope as hell. Like, I like all of the Fiendsmith cards. DPN and Adventure Engine. Okay. Yeah, Fiendsmith cards look dope. It just happened to be arguably the strongest archetype to ever exist in Yu-Gi-Oh, at least since I've played. The White Forest cards look dope. I like all of the White Forest cards. There's not a White Forest card that I don't like. Outside of the stuff that I play, I like the branded. The branded archetype seems cool. I like this Prank Kids now that I've seen that. I like Prank Kids. These are okay. Okay, she got a little body on her. Okay. Okay, farm girl. I can see you working in the farm, girl. Alright. Okay. Alright, little what's his name? I done lost his name. Nintendo dude. Star Fox. Little Star Fox action. Little Star Wars action. I see what y'all doing here. R2D2. The Temu version. Alright. C3PO. I see C3PO in there. Or C1PO. He ain't built like 3PO. So yeah, I see a little Star Wars influence. Oh, Centurion, of course. Yeah, I blew up my Centurion stuff. Yeah, Temu R2 for sure. Oh, Star Wars. See, I was right. Okay. All right. That was that. I think this is probably, of all of the archetypes, this is probably the most straightforward one, which is like, I don't feel like a genius putting that together. Look at YUGIOH. Kali Yuga. Having got support since 2015 is insane. Damn. Dogfighter. Okay. Landwalker. These are cool. I wouldn't put. I like these. These are cool. She's supposed to be Darth Vader. That's hilarious. That's like when you, like, if you asking your girl what you want to be for Halloween and she can't make her mind up, so you come up with this bullshit right here. Well, I want to be Darth Vader, but I don't want to be like a manly Darth Vader. Oh, so you want to be Darth Vader with your chest out? No, I want to be completely covered up. Okay, but I still want to be Darth Vader, but I don't want the red. I want the red to be purple. Okay, we can figure that out. But I also want to be Syrax from Mortal Kombat. Okay, and I want to be a witch. Got it. Okay, so you want to be a covered up witch, Syrax, Darth Vader. Okay, got it. Yeah. Okay. We'll see what we can do. In this is hilarious. This is awful. She got them little something working. She ain't built like Farm Girl is, but you know she working with a little something. What galaxy is this? I gotta go see what the Cosmo, and I get it, Cosmo with a KZMO, but it's like the cosmos, the stars. What? But I need to go over here. Where that's at? I need to learn. This is why I need to learn instant transmission. I don't want the Kamehameha. I don't want the Gallic gun. Instant transmission. I need to see what's cracking in the Cosmo universe, because they got a couple. She was a fairy. Yeah. She was a fairy. She looked like she actually is a fairy. So, I need to see what's cracking in the Cosmos. Farm Girl, Dorothy, Luke got that. I can see that. Slip Rider is her ship. It's supposed to be resemble the red slippers. Oh. We're not in Cosmo anymore. That's why there's a K. Okay. Influence is based on it. Oh, that's why they got the witch. That makes sense. So it's not an indecisive baddie trying to be Syrax and Darth Vader and a witch, Wicked Witch of the West at once. Okay, mandium is what I keep hearing. People keep have suggesting that, but I'm gonna look at it. Hold on, but let me type out this. Put this Cosmo on here too. Shout out to Vince, man. Shout out to Vince and we got another Jaden now. Jaden, Jimmy Dean. I'm glad we switched your name to Jimmy Dean because there's a new Jaden in town. You guys are gonna have to duke it out for your name. But you're Jimmy Dean, so it's all good. What else you said? Cosmo. Those are cool. I can do something with that. Shout out to you, Vince, for the dropping in with that stuff. You said something else. I'm dying. Infernobles. You said it, Vince. I didn't even see you say that. Wicked Witch of the West, Wizard of Oz. Okay. Kali Yuga. Is that the new one? The other one? Okay, Kali Yuga. That sounds like some fat mug. The Baba Yaga. I think just random, but I do think the I know the plot. Is he just one card? He's not Oh, I thought that big power part was his mouth at first. But he just liked to wear heavy shit on his neck. Oh, he's part of the DDDs. He part of the triple Ds. He in the triple D game. I was gonna make a comment, but I feel like after looking at those ladies, I've already feel too freaked out. I met my freaked out quota for the evening. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I like the punk cards. It's like King Calamity, which they banned King Calamity, right? Ancient Gear. I've seen Ancient Gear. I can take another. Mandium. Sound like a Jamaican person. Mandium. Go get your the Mandium. Like to say in the Mandium. Mandium Ari. What's this based off of? I was gonna say it can't be Gundam. Just remind me of Sword Soul for some reason. Like she remind me of Mo Yee. Mo Yeezy. Mandium Meek. Manadium? Is that how you say it, Meek? It's a lot of crystal balls. It's a confusing deck series. They're from the St. Louis Cash and Chill Limits. That makes sense. That makes sense. Is that the Batman Who Laughs? I didn't even see it. Great series, by the way. Batman Who Laughs is a great series. Or graphic, I guess. Plays more like Scareclaw. Somebody was used to play Scareclaw a lot in our community day. They like them hearts, huh? Wreck heart, mind heart, Eisen heart, all the hearts. Nah, this a freaky ass costume, bro. You got all of that armor on with your damn abs exposed. You are a Diddy Party top member. You freaky, dog. You freaked out, bro. Yeah, I just want armor everywhere. Over my kneecaps, the back of my knees, my ankles, everywhere. But just, I need the opening in my abs. I'm going to give... That's just like a cocky ass dude, like a cocky warrior dude. It's like, I'm going to leave my abs open for you to hit. Because if I'm full armored up, you're not going to be able to beat me. So I want to give y'all a little chance. Oh, so it's him basically on acid. Because it don't even look like... Pause. It don't even look like he riding him no more. It look like that's just his legs. Like he fused with him or something. Leave the drugs alone, kids. So it's just the same dude in different versions. Then it's a chibi version of him. Yeah, this is just like a dude's acid trip. Like a anime gym bro acid trip. So yeah, the first one is just me with the armor, right? Then me on a Cerberus, right? Then a chibi version of me. Oh, they with the Casterian stuff too. Oh, Super Samurai got some stuff. It's a good synchro deck. What's a good synchro deck? Oh, Cyber Dragon. Oh, Ancient Gear. Yeah, because ain't there... Ancient... Oh, that's Fairy Dragon I was thinking of. Let me see. Ancient Gear. Gearfried the Iron Knight. The art on Scarecrow is questionable. You literally summarized the lore. Oh, that's actually that's actually something that happened? Really? That's funny. That's actually hilarious. I'm glad that y'all recommending all of this stuff. There's all of these cards that I never really knew existed because people haven't been playing them for real. Somebody played Ancient Gear, and I immediately... I was pissed off at Ancient Gear because I set up a full board. And usually when I set up a full board and people don't surrender, in my head I'm like, bro, they got some devastating stuff in their hand. They got some board breakers. It's about to be a long night. And then dude played some damn Ancient Gear and I got pissed off. Because I asked it and then he surrendered. It was like, bro, you come in here with this damn Ancient Gear? Get out of my damn face. Ancient Gear Chaos. And a gold better than Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. Ancient Gear Golem. Chaos Ancient Gear Giant. So what is this? The Tempai Killer? Your opponent cannot activate monster effects during the battle phase. 4,500? Damn. That's what I'm saying. Like high attack point monsters don't mean what they used to mean 20 years ago. But at the same time, you can't just let a big body monster, a beat stick as we call it. You can't let the beat sticks just be around, hanging around on the field. Like, you still, they don't garner the same respect and fear that they had back in the day. But you can't just let a nib, for instance, you can't let that token just hang out on the field. You can't let no 12,000 attack point nib token just kick it like that. Because you'll forget about it, and next thing you know, it's yellow lines coming up on your damn screen because it's about to take out your damn maiden or some shit like that. Damn, 4,500? Unaffected by spell and trap cards? No, I never respected a 12K beater. Hey, man. Maybe when it's your turn, but if it's their turn, you forget about it, and that mug shift to attack mode. That 12K beater turn into attack mode. 12K beater is Math Mech with Math Mech. Once I figured out what Math Mech was on, then I was able to beat it. But somebody was playing Math Mech, and they beat me like 2-3 games in a row because I was just like, bro, what the something's how? But then when I figured out what was going on and what they was like leading towards, then I was able to beat them. Goki archetype, you might think. I do like the Goki cards because they're based off of wrestlers and stuff, right? Let me put these guys down too. What archetype plays Zeus? Cause I just want to do that animation where he come on the screen and just destroys everything. Tachyon is pure beatdown. They got some negates too that are kind of annoying, but Goblin Bikers can run Zeus. Yeah, high investment monsters have never been worth it. That's funny. Scoop said he don't respect the 12K beater. Aromatherapy. I like those cards. Those are like aromatherapy. They got a lot of link cards, and yeah, they're cool. The aromatherapy cards kind of remind me of the Rika cards. I don't know if they work in conjunction with each other, but I just kind of get the same vibe from both of the cards. Dinosaur? Let me finish looking at these guys and I'll get to the dinosaurs. I don't know, he make me think of Bender from Futurama. Showing my age. I be making references and stuff and my son be looking at me like, bro, what the hell are you talking about? I'd be like, bro, we are. Stop making me feel like a grandpa. I've been locked out by Kali Yuga 3 times. The fact that you remember the exact amount of times. That's cool. Little pink Rex. What the hell? A dinosaur with samurai armor? Hilarious. Doodle Beast is, I wish that was more to that archetype. That'd be so great if it had a bigger archetype. Damn, it's a lot of cards. Oh, I think they just giving me the dinosaur or anything that has dino in it. Look at this old school card. Wow, who played this? Rex, right? The dude? No, not Rex. Rex played it. Yeah, wasn't that his name? Wasn't that his name with the beanie? He played all those dino cards. That boy was trash. I ain't gonna lie, man. That boy, outside of Kaiba, Pegasus, and maybe those bald-headed twins that him and Joey went against, Yugi ain't had no comp for real, man. Weevil, trash. Rex, trash. Maya, whatever her name is, with the that's always gambling, trash. Yugi ain't had no real comp. Bones, what's his name? Bones, trash with the zombie stuff. Paradox Brothers was lit. Paradox Brothers, Pegasus, and Kaiba. Those are only 3 people. The other dude, what's homie? That the dude that was a schizophrenic, that had the other ancient puzzle. Trash. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card. You can special summon one double-headed Dino King once per turn this way. If this card is normal special summon, you can attack. You can target one monster on the field with less attack than the total equal attack of all the dinosaur money. Oh, that's smooth. Bandit Keith was trash. Bandit Keith, trash. That boy, him and that damn bandana, trash. What did he even? What did he even run? I can't even, cause the Maya girl, she had harpies. Rex had dino. Weevil had insects. Bones had zombies. What is this? The triple cannon. Okay. Okay, yeah. He did run. Bandit Keith. Why the American dude gotta be a cheater? I feel like anime always be getting they sneak disses off on America with their characters. They be sneak dissing for sure with their characters. Bandit Keith used to cheat. I love American stereotypes in anime. They always big jawed and super patriotic and stupid with blonde hair. Not a great hand. Not a great hand. Because if this don't go through, we're in trouble. Okay, cool. Jack Atlas. Somebody, my boy Rico, yesterday actually was making jokes about the boy Jack Atlas. He said Jack Atlas can beat Goku because he be using Mirror Force. I dropped Dr. Stone after season 1. Damn. Yeah, Dr. Stone was kind of was kind of what's the word? Slow. It was very slow for me, and I couldn't get into it. But a lot of people said that they really enjoyed Doctor Stone, and that it eventually did get lit. But I just couldn't wait around for it. I couldn't wait around. I couldn't wait around for it. Just hope Goku doesn't mind waiting 5 minutes for a Yu-Gi-Oh! 5 combo. Yeah, you know his ass super impatient. Probably sock Yami ass out. Alright y'all. It's 2 in the morning on this side of town. I am tired. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me for a little over 2 hours. Tomorrow will be the day that we start the stream. The spin the wheel stream, but just for shits and giggles, I am going to spin the wheel right now just to see what deck I would get if we were going to do it. Let's see. I'm going to spin it now. Visit site. Alright, let's spin it. See what we get. I don't know what that says. Oh, what are the chances? What are the freaking chances, bro? That's wild. I gotta make the deck now. Freaking Cosmo. It is, I don't know how many different things on here. At least 100. That's crazy. That's crazy. That one of the decks that we were talking about is one of the decks that came in. What's up, Protagonist? I'm just about to get up out of here. Appreciate you stopping by and showing some love. That's crazy. I gotta make it. I feel like we gotta make a Cosmo deck just off of that alone. So down the line, I owe a good Cosmo deck. It's not bad, but good luck making Cosmo work. Better start cracking some packs. Yeah, I mean, I only got. I guess I only got 1,000 gems. I got 500. Was it 554 UR dust right now? So yeah, I think that's what we'll start the stream by doing is cracking some pack. Well, I guess I can get 20 packs. I can get 20 packs with what I got so far, and then I can make some UR. I can dust. Let's see what I can dust. I'm supposed to be getting off. I'm still here. I can dust. I got honest. Let's make some of this. Oh, what the hell? Ooh, wrong card. I'm not gonna blow up my eyes and mean no that. I don't plan on playing branded at all. Should I blow up my Blue Eyes deck? If it gets rough, I think down the line my Blue Eyes deck will probably be the first to go. If it gets rough, meaning I can't get no gems and the streets is dry, then I'll blow up my Blue Eyes deck. But for the time being, I'm gonna just let it live. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Nah, I'm not really gonna play it. 90% was quit before. That's hilarious. Alright, man. I got 640 UR to start with. Hopefully that's enough to build these silly ass decks. But I'm excited for it. All right, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Peace.